It is your boy, the mulatto, Ronin, back on at it again with another banger and fire video for y'all's out there today. Y'all's today. I'ma keep this shit hella quick. Excuse that tractor lawnmower thing, loud as hell. Sorry about that. Getting these steps in, but I gotta really talk about another important topic because this must be said, man. I'm tired of this being used and weaponized against us for being proud and hey man, of everything that had created us as mulatto, us golden race people. Whether you're Blasian, mulatto, whatever the case may be, because I want to see y'all do better, man. Like I want better for us, I'm tired of seeing the identity crisis and the reason I want to make this video because I was on the phone with my dad, right? And I'm multi-generational mix. When you do the research, when you learn that the mulatto class is a race, light-skinned people are not black, man. They're not. They're mixed. And we are in our own lane. Black people has been saying it for the longest. But as soon as we claim that, now it's an issue. Oh, now you're anti-black. No, bro, that is not, no. The problem is you have to understand as a man, just people in general, number one thing, man, people are very elite, very, very elite with this tactic, but people do not want to see anybody else become better or do better than them. Why do you think a lot of us get so much hate whenever we rise up? And now we waking up out of the identity crisis. We're not getting played like that no more. Bro, it's gonna anger a lot of people, but I was on the phone with my dad, right? And I was telling him, I said, Dad, I was trying to tell him the history that was stolen from us in the race for our confusion and how we got all looped into blackness. He was like, son, you're not proud of your blackness. I'm like, Dad, I'm very proud, but look at the circumstances, man. Like, why is it so hard to get people on board when you're a light-skinned dude? Why do I feel like I'm heavily targeted? Why is my own woman weaponized against me? Why is there so many dynamics that other communities don't have? But I'm just supposed to just sweep that under the rug and just thug it out? Like, nah, bro, I gotta start speaking on these things because, see, back in his time, he ain't had the internet. And I was telling my dad, listen, I'm growing up in a different time. This is a very hateful time to be alive. Relationships tanking, everything taken, man. And I want better for us, man, because unfortunately, we live in a time, it's kind of every man for himself. And you got to really have your own tribe to really build, man. And unfortunately, listen, man, we do not, anybody who knows, you light skinned, you do not get the most support, if any, in the black community, man. Bro, it can be a YouTube channel, it can be anything that you start, man. You don't get support like that, because I don't know what it is, bro. But everybody else, they get the rise, man. Shouldn't that tell you something right there? Listen, I'm not trying to speak to, create division and hatred. I'm not spreading that. Listen, I'll gladly go out and still date and even marry, have children with a fully black woman. I'm not saying I won't do that. I do have requirements and certain standards, but at the same time, I gotta speak up because I'm tired of being labeled. Listen, man, one of the things I had to realize as I gotten older, a solid reputation can take you a long way in life, man. Very long way. And why would you want to be labeled the weaker version and be in this subordinate position, man? Why are you okay with that as a man? Sure, yeah, you go far, but we go far in life for a different reason because we have nobody else in our corner. We got no choice but to boss up. We're weaponized from birth, man. People, bro, we live a different life. And I was trying to explain that to my dad because, yeah, he went through it too. But we still had leverage back then because there wasn't no internet. People weren't glued to their phones and shit. But now our reputation getting fucked hard, bro. And yeah, man, we got to get more tribal. I'm very proud of my blackness. I'm proud of everything. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. And we can honestly solve a lot of problems. And the crazy part, man, I got told, oh, you want to be white, man. Now, my dad never told me that, but a lot of black people, a lot of people in general will tell you, oh, you just want to be white. Nah, I don't want to be. Anybody is, it's everybody else. But y'all mad that the person closest to whiteness is proud of who he is, and he's cool with most, and he's, cause one thing with us, man, we're universally appealing, and I think that's what pisses off a lot of people, and a lot of us don't know who we are. People know who we are. They know our history was a race. They're not gonna say that shit. They're not gonna, like, I mean, why would somebody walk up and tell you, hey man, you're really superior, man, you really are. Well, some people have told in the past, like, oh man, y'all light skin, y'all think y'all above everybody. I'm like, why the hell do they think that, you know? Listen, none of us think that shit, you know? This idea that the lighter you are, the better shit is for you. No, bro, I don't like hearing that shit. Black people, yo, you got the strongest superpower, man. Do you not know how strong your melanin is when you walk out here in the sun? Like, I mean, yeah, light skin is good when it come down to handling the sun too. Very, very effective, but dark skin can handle that shit perfectly. Light skin is a supernatural skin tone. You know, the cool thing with being light skinned, your skin tone can adapt to the cold and the heat pretty good actually. Versus a fully black person, they go out there into the winter, they're kind of, you know, like they're gonna suffer pretty bad because, you know, in terms of like just vitamin D3, yeah, they're gonna really lack that. Versus when you're light skinned, that's a sweet spot to be at, you know. But anyway, man, I'm just sitting back and I'm just like, nah, bro, if anybody want to be whiter, it's y'all, man. Listen, I don't know what it's like to be fully black and go through that experience. I don't know what that's like. I'm not trying to take any of that away from y'all. You know, I rock with y'all, hang out with y'all, help y'all, make sure y'all good, which us light-skinned mixed race people have done very long time. We ain't got to prove shit. But we up here getting demonized. But I'm tired of being labeled as weak, soft, flamboyant. I'm tired of that shit. And I'm tired of seeing our women being so weaponized against her. Hell, like when it come down to dating, bro, like this shift, bro, knocked us completely off the map, man. Just demonize the hell out of us. We gotta start speaking up more. I don't like seeing this shit. White people, y'all speak up too on this shit. Because some of the shit we can actually relate to y'all on. We not anti-white and all that shit. Some of us is, but if they are, man, just understand that's an identity crisis. And listen, I understand the history of black and white. I understand that, you know, everybody had their guard up. And listen, man, there are some evil people up top who do want to see our skin tones completely vanish and just, yeah, they do feel threatened, you know. I definitely understand that, man, because I know the psychology of people. Nobody wants to see them do better than them, you know. And you got to always keep that in mind as a people. But at the same time, it's like, listen, man, there is good and evil in everybody, you know. But I just have an issue where my image is left in the hands of one group. So I said, cool, I'm gonna go build my own so we can actually control our image. And I was telling my dad that, you know, I'm trying to build a safe space for us mixed people so they know who they are, so they don't have an identity crisis, so they ain't proving themselves to different groups. And, you know, because we ain't got no protection, bro. Like, that shit is fucked up, man. I don't like that shit. And knowing the history, nah, we got all the ammunition we need to build our own class. Cause we got too much talent. I'll be damn that shit about to go to race, man. I'll be damn. You know, lack of support and shit, nah, I'm good, bro. And the crazy part, bro, you know what's crazy? We get on our feet and start doing good, guess what? We'll still help out our fully black brothers out there. We still would. That's the wild part. And everybody know that's true. But I had to really cook on this one, man. I just want to see us do better. I want better for us. And I just want us to be a very well-known, protected, respected group of people, you know? Because we can solve a lot of issues and problems, you know? But I don't know, man. I guess people fear that's a lot of power in one person's hand, especially overcoming what we came through and knowing our history. But I think, man, we got to gain our respect, man. And I'm just tired of seeing things how they are. And we got to all start speaking up more. But that's all I got to say. It is your boy, the Mulatto Ronin. Like and subscribe, share. Y'all, take it easy.